Welcome back to the Powered by Choices video series presented by the Warhawk Leadership Academy. I'm your host, Josh Sinclair. In previous episodes, we've discussed how you can properly fuel yourself before a game or competition and different ways to receive a natural energy boost through different foods in your diet. Today's episode, we'll be discussing how stretching and warming up are important and why you should do that. I'm lucky enough to be joined by the head of the Strength and Conditioning Program, Lee Munger, and a graduate assistant athletic trainer, Amy Blackburn. So, can you give us some insight into why we should stretch and why that's important?
Yeah, so the athletic training staff and the strength conditioning staff are really trying to bridge the gap between the athletic training room and the strength conditioning room. We really want to work together to kind of educate athletes on the importance of stretching through dynamic and static stretches. So we really try to work together to promote the use of those stretches and to help them increase their flexibility and hopefully decrease the amount of injuries.
So, Amy, can you give us some examples of what a static stretch should be?
Yeah, so static stretches are really helpful because it doesn't take up a lot of space and you can do it on your own, so that's really helpful in that sense. A couple of them that are really helpful and are going to be demonstrated are the IT band stretch, where you're just seated, you have one leg straight and you bring your leg across and you will feel that stretch in your hip. Another one is the calf stretch, which you use the wall to push against, and then the most common one is the hamstring stretch, which you can do seated, standing, or on your back. So those are really helpful. You want to hold these stretches for about 30 seconds.
So, Coach Munger, what would be a dynamic warm-up and what would that include?
So dynamic warm-ups would be set up based on whatever the sport is, whatever the practice is going to entail, whether it's a conditioning based, a lifting session, whatever it is. So some examples of that would be different lunge variations, both walking forward to the side, reverse, and then kind of reaching in different planes of motions, reaching above the head, over the top to the side. And I like them because they're involving the whole body and they really prepare you well for whatever the session is that you're going to be doing, specifically conditioning, speed, agility, things like that.
So, as these two were saying, stretching and warming up can be just as important as any other facet of preparation for competition. I'm Josh Sinclair, and thanks for watching Powered by Choices.